Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Just saw one of the spring animes. Was Selector. Pretty good shit. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's like Madoka Magica with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yo, that don't knock it until you watch it. It was good. It was really good. Opening pretty bad boss, closing pretty boss. I'm definitely gonna enjoy watching that. But that's not what this is. One Piece chapter review. Now, just reading the chapter again from Manga Stream, this arc, this chapter gets a 4, but I can already see it. I can already see the greatness. Look, and I think it's somebody, some guy, I don't know who it was specifically. Some guy made a comment, I think in the J room or somewhere, or Singing Jump, and it was my Facebook. And he said, people are getting really, out of control saying about this chapter, while, the really hype chapters are going to be the next 2 or 3 weeks, the next 2 or 3 chapters. I agree. Because as crazy as this chapter was, the next couple of chapters are going to be more crazy. It's going to be so fucking crazy that, you're going to see, 10 fucking live reaction vids. At least. In fact, I might do a live reaction vid next week. But, hey, we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not making promises. But anyway, this chapter, 743 of One Piece, Dressrosa Quakes. We basically have, Sugar and Usopp screaming at the top of their lungs. We see Sugar just booming at the mouth. Yeah. And, going back on the whole thing with Usopp, it is disappointing that he didn't actually defeat them, but at the end of the day, it was all down to one thing. Sugar, man, you were misinformed. And you can't just assume. She assumed. See, that's what was the thing. Give credit's due. I mean, Usopp did get the job done at the end, but it was really Sugar's fault. She assumed. She assumed that thing was poison. You know what they say, people? When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. So she made an ass out of everyone, pretty much. She falls down on the ground. She's pretty much out. And Sugar, and we see Robin. She goes slowly, turns back into her normal self, and so does everyone else. We got Don. We got pretty much everyone. Shit, everyone from the tournament, and everyone who was sent into the down area. They've just been turned back to what they once were. Cavendish, even Cavendish was there, and he was turned back. So everyone's turning back, and then we got, I messed up, bad, Toffee, trouble. Sugar just passed out. It's this better not be a idea of a shit joke. And basically everything that they've done for the last 10 years, everyone, the Hobie curse has been lifted. Everyone's turning back into humans, dogs, monkeys. There was, what was really crazy? You had animals. Yes, animals that were toys that were turning back into animals. That was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, what? So it was crazy shit going down, man. Just crazy. That everyone would just be turning back into government officials, Marines, Dressrosa soldiers, everyone. Beasts. It was pandemonium. We get a scene with my man, Fujitora, man. If I want someone guarding my back, it's Fujitora. But yeah, he's basically with Basilit, saying basically he's telling him we need reinforcements. The pirates are running wild. Then we see Frankie. And then this is the only thing that pisses me off. It's the fact that Frankie got knocked out. But then again, he was fighting Mac Vice. He was essentially fighting Mac Vice and Senior Pink. So it's understandable. But even then, they're like, oh, the hell like we did for 10 years. And we got Dillinger with his heels. And miserable stupid want. And basically he's saying that I hope she's not too badly injured. Senior! So, and I guess he's got a thing for sure. I don't know. Anyway, then we get Zorro. Now, towards the end of this chapter, well, middle way, something happens to Doflamingo. Now, I'm going to say it right now. This thing with Zorro, because in this scene we have Zorro, and he notices that Pika is gone. He just vanished. So, it's peculiar that he just vanished out of thin air, and he's like, where did that bastard go to? So, he vanished to Stone Man, and he just vanished. So, it's a possibility that Pika might have been involved. What happens to Doflamingo in this chapter? He might have been involved in something to that makes it us believe it didn't really happen. It's a possibility. So anyway, we go back to, Robin and Usopp. Usopp, hang on. Thanks to you, everyone's turned into... It was a success. All the toys from former selves. And he got a whole freaking Tatanas. They're like crying. Oh! And they basically say, we'll erect a bronze statue of you, Usopp. Like, yeah, he doesn't really deserve it. But then again, he did get the job done, so maybe he does deserve it. His courage. Usopp's courage. Usopp's courage. Even though, it was Usopp's courage. Usopp's courage came through. And because of that, everyone was saved. Back to humans. And he made him make him a bronze statue of him without a doubt, He's like, our hero. And he's like, according to the plan, he's like, so battered. He's got his thumbs up. He's like, and then he's like, my friends will take care of the rest. The real fight starts now, he says. And then Doflamingo, he's going to need one hell of Advil. It's like, you see the commercial. The country of Dressrosa is when, those commercials with the Advil commercials or Tylenol. Having headaches from losing power at the Dressrosa Kingdom. Advil's what you need. I can see that happening. Because, Doflamingo's head, it fades. Just popping out. He's losing it. So, it's basically saying this huge spread with all the, panic. Dressrosa's in panic. Where's Doflamingo? He's a demon, and stuff. So, it's gotten pretty crazy. And then, towards the end of the chapter, we basically have Kairos. He has returned from being Toy Soldier San. And Violet gets her memory back from doing from the reversal of the toy, memory thing, and she remembers that's her brother-in-law, kind of, and brother Kairos. I had a memory of him, so on and so forth. He's human, and basically saying that everyone whose memories was because they were turned into toys. He's the former captain of King Riku's royal army, strongest gladiator in the Colosseum. And Luffy realizes who he is and everything else, and basically saying that the past 10 years he's been watching over his beloved daughter, and so on and so forth. And we basically have him running. He's going to go and attack Doflamingo now. And this was a weird scene, because right before he's ready to go in to attack him, we see a scene with Law. on this page. I think it's page 16. He says, King Rico's basically there and saying he couldn't remember. We can't continue on like this. There's other guys in Coliseum. And basically, Kairos says, hey, where the hell are you? But now I know it so clearly. You're Kairos, aren't you? Yes! And then we see Law. And he's like a blank stare in his face, looking at Kairos. So I'm wondering if that means anything. But who knows? You never know with these things. But anyway, he basically says yes. He goes in for the making those 10-year leaders. You have my humblest apologies, Kairos. And then Doflamingo's like, you! And then off with his head. And there it goes. He just cuts Doflamingo's head right off and falls off. And it's like, he goes off, young man, and they're like, young master. Doflamingo's dead. And then basically Luffy's ready to go in. He says he's going to go save Law. And like, the true Dressrosa has returned, Kairos is saying. And that's what happened. Now, here's the thing. Before I get into what else happened in this chapter, which is not over, I can only see two possibilities. One, Doflamingo used his devil fruit before Kairos cut his head off. Or two, Pika. I think Pika did something. He might have been there, and what he might have done was, in the nick of time, without anyone knowing, he showed up and created a stone, but that wouldn't make any sense. It's a very complicated situation. I want to believe Doflamingo is dead, but I just can't believe it. I just can't, honestly, to God, 100% say, yeah, he's dead. No, I just can't. Plus, there wasn't any blood on Kairos' sword. So, but we'll see next week for that. But after that, we basically have the Coliseum. And, Diamond's complaining about, how useless he is, Treble. And we have Rebecca crying, I have a father, I just remembered. And then we have Lucy. Not really Lucy. Sabo. Yo, what he did here? Yo. He's basically saying to Rebecca, it seems you were this country's puppet. Surely, everything surely has a core. Now you're sparring it. And both Ptolemy are saying a few things there. And he says, first things first, let's finish this match. This ring is the same. It too has a core. Dragon, claw, fist. What? He destroyed the whole fucking ring. Yo. That's my best yo. Get deal with it. That's my best yo. Yo. King of Lightning yos. Big time. He basically destroys the ring. Looks like the ring collapsed. What the hell did he just do? And then we have a face of him saying, just showing you that I'm ready to win this. And then we get Koala on the side saying, Hawk, he's heading for the basement now. I heard a huge sound above us. What the hell's going on? And it says one crazy thing after another. And that's the end of the chapter. Yo, okay. A lot of shit went down in this chapter of One Piece. Now, like I said, 4 out of 5. I can see also what I would love to see. Koala teams up with Robin. I want to see that go down. I really would like to see that go down. I would like to see those two team up and fight, Doflamingo's crew and stuff. But as far as Doflamingo himself is concerned, I can't see him dead. I really can't. This guy is a Shubakai. He's a celestial, ancestor of celestial dragons. I mean, come on. You really think Kairos goes in there and he cuts his head off and that's it? No, sirree. I can't buy that. Not for one bit. This guy took out oars he is with the best of them. Hands down, no way. No way is he kicking the bucket. Should be interesting to see next week how we find out what the story is with doflamingo, if he is indeed dead. He is not dead. Anyone who thinks he's dead, bad. You must have been born yesterday. There's no way. There's no way. So, I mean, I would say more to the lines. Maybe he's on some, you know what would be cool? This would be interesting if they pulled this off. In his neck is a string. And the string comes out, connects his head to himself. Almost like, I don't want to say this, a kill thing. Oh, well, you never know. You never know. You never know. It could happen. But essentially, this was a good chapter, 4 out of 5. But I'm telling you guys right now, even though I'm giving this a 4 out of 5, it's a good chapter, but it's not anything to go really crazy over. Wait until the next couple of chapters. I'm telling you guys right now, next 2 to 3 chapters, holy shit, is it going to go in head and pain. It's just going to be massive. 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 So, yeah. But that's all I got for you guys. Bankai 922. See you guys later. Yo, the next couple of chapters of this fucking One Piece is going to be awesome. That's what you should be hyped for. The next couple of chapters. When the shit really gets real. So, I'm Bankai 922. See you guys later. Also, I have decided not to do Space Dandy review. I'm going to hold that off until I see Season 2. Okay? I'll do it that way. But later today, I'll probably do Kenichi. This one video I have to do with Engaged joined on Unidentified. You know, Mashiro. Got to do that. And unless JoJo. So, yeah, that's probably what's going to go down. I'm Bankai 922. I will see you guys later. Sabo, doflamingo, it's about to go down. I'll see you guys later. Peace.